Hey, everybody, what's going on with you? Listen, I am grateful to be on today and wanted to drop some good news to you. So before I do, I want to just say welcome to each and every one of you all. This has been a long time coming, and I think this is actually my first time for those of you all that are a part of my YouTube audience. This is my first time being live. So thank you all for jumping on. And I am grateful to see each and every one of you all. Do me a favor and like and share and tear this. I have share this post. I have some really great things that about to get ready and pop off, and so I wanted to come on and share them with you because I think that it would be cool for you to be a part of what I have going on. And so, if you're not following me already on YouTube, do me a favor, guys, and go to YouTube and just I think my URL is Jesse L. Stevenson, or there at youtube.com/Jesse L. Stevenson, and follow me there. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, I actually have two Instagram pages and trying to figure out how to merge them or consolidate them down to one so that I can reduce my real estate on social media. But nevertheless, this is the page that I want you to go and follow, and that's at Jesse L. Stevenson on Instagram. Also, you can follow me and like and tag and share on Facebook as well. That's my URL there. So do me a favor, y'all, and go and follow me on social media. I have some really cool things that's starting to happen. Hey, Jaquita. Hey, nephew Drew. Great to have you all on. And so, for those of you all that are chiming on, I have some really cool things that's about to get ready to happen. And so, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you what I'm about to get ready and do. And it's really been a long time coming. And so, it's not my plan to stay on here too long, but I just kind of want to share some things with you that I have going on. And of course, I want you to be a part of it. So, for those of you that tend to like what I'm doing and follow Gwen Finley, I owe you a call. But yeah, so for those of you that are jumping on, I know that some of you saw the post about my children's book. And so I wanted to share that, but that's not the big news that I want to share with you. And so for those of you that are on, jump on in, hang in here for as long as you can. And I'll try to make this brief because I have a 3 o'clock prayer that I have to do. We do it every day, every afternoon. But so do me a favor, like and tag and share. I see some of you jumping on. My niece is on. Hey, Tay, good to see you on. And so for those of you all that may come back and watch this later, I want you all to be ready and prepared. There's some things that's great that's happening. I see some of my Richmond church family here on here. Karen Dean, good to see you on. And of course, Malika, good to have you on as well. And so I got a couple of things that's happening, and I want to just kind of jump right on into it. So back in 2009, I released my first, I call it my freshman album, I guess. And I released this record. You can go and find it on all digital media outlets. The record is called Breakthrough, and it was my first record. And this particular album that I had released allowed me to be able to show different sides of me musically. And so with that happening, I was able to show some of my hip hop side or some of my urban gospel side, and then some of the CCM side, as well as the traditional gospel and just kind of Jesse stuff. And so over the years, while that's being a timeless classic, and I promise you it is a great album, you could still go and get it and bump it in your car and you'll be all right. But here's what's cool. What's cool is that was in 2009, and so over the years, people who know me know that I write prophetically, know that I arrange. If you've ever been in any type of worship service with me live, you know that when the spirit of the song of the Lord comes upon me, I will write a full length song right in church. I'm talking verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then all of that other kind of great stuff, right? And so, with that being the case, it allows me to be able to go and share these songs and that sort of thing. And so, Over the years, what's happened between then and now is Karen, you know this all too well, being a member of our church, and so what would happen is I would have people around the country and even parts of the world say to me, "Hey man, that first album was really great, but when are you going to release this stuff that you sing in our local churches and you travel around the country and sing?" And so, with that being the case, this is some of the things that's happening. And so when I've been sitting on some music for quite some time, and so what I wanted to do was I wanted to break the news to you all that I am finally getting ready after 11 years to drop my first gospel single in 11 years. Twyla, good to see you on. In 11 years, I'm getting ready to finally drop new music. I've been real quiet. I haven't been saying a lot. I've just been on my grind. I've just been working. Twyla has known me all of my life, and really great friend. And so, with that being the case, I am getting ready to drop some new music. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you all get a snippet of the new music. Now, I hope that you all will be able to hear this coming through as I play, but I want to just help you to understand that it's a big deal, such a big deal for me, because I've been sitting on this music. I've been writing music, and this particular song I wrote in July of 2014, fully produced it, really a whole album of music. Dr. Professor Derek Lewis, man, good to see you on. I've been sitting on songs and songs and songs, and people have been asking me, man, when are you going to put new music out? And I'm like, I'm coming. And then life happens, and we had many losses last year, and lost my mom, and I know my mother was a firm believer in my music, and so the wait is over. And so I want to just share this digital asset with you all, and I'll post it on my social media. But when I do so, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to take the flyer and share it. The official pre-order date for the single. The single is titled "One Day." Some of y'all may have heard me sing it. If you've been in any service with Mother Judy Hines, then you would know that she will have me strike out and sing this song at any place and any point. But the song is called "One Day." One day, and so you'll get a chance to hear it. But the official pre-order date, y'all, is December 26th. That's it, the day after Christmas. And so I am really stoked about this. It's going to go and hit radio in a couple of weeks. And the official release date worldwide, it'll go live on all digital media outlets on the 15th of January, which is a very important day, not only to our country, but it's a very important day to my life. Thank you, Vanessa Hawkins. Good to see you all, Norman Shaw. And so this is a very important day because not only do we celebrate the life and the birth and of our father of civil rights, Dr. Martin Luther King. But January 15th is a very important day for me too, because my two older children, Jesse and Jayla, were born on this same day, literally 4 years and 8 minutes apart. And so, hey, Mom Myra, so I have new music that's getting ready to drop. And so while you all are on, for those of you that are stuck on and you stayed on, guess what? To all of you all that's been following me, and even to new followers on my YouTube channel, man, listen, thank you all so much for following me and have been waiting patiently for me to get to this particular road and juncture in my life. And so I am grateful. So check this out. I'm gonna see if I can play a snippet of the song. And so you guys got to let me know if you can hear it. All right, so type in the comments that you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it. So this is the radio version of the song. Let me know if you can hear it. Type "I can hear it." One day in your presence. I want to make sure that you can hear it. All right. It's better really cool. Than 1,000 days in paradise. One day in your glory, yes, we offer Our worship sacrifice, it makes me see, oh, it makes me see, oh, I just want to be, in your presence. It makes me see, oh, it makes me say, oh, I just want to be in your presence one day. Oh, yeah. It's going down. Than 1,000 days. Yeah. Come on and lift your voice and say, yeah. All right. I think I'm still yeah. As we offer our worship sacrifice. Come on, say it. Yeah. You make me say, oh. Yes, Lord. I just want to be with you. Come on. Listen. We ready for it. Yeah. I just wanna be in your presence. Everybody say better. Yeah. So it's coming. The whole song. That's just the radio edit. Of course, the full edit is a little longer. The full song is a little longer, but I am so excited. If you hear it on radio, do me a favor. So you'll be able to have an opportunity to follow and download it, not just stream it, but I really need your help to go and pay that $1.29 and download it. Help us get to this. I hear so many people over the years. Thank you all so much. You're so kind. But I hear people all the time tell me, oh, man, the world needs to hear you. Well, guess what? When we support and when you all bring support to me, this helps me to be able to take my music and my ministry and whatever creative things that I do to the world. And so you'll be able to bump this. My singers in Virginia actually recorded vocals on this song, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, right in Richmond, Virginia. And in the middle of a quarantine, in the middle of a pandemic, I was able to go into the studio and recut my lead vocals and then had the song mixed and mastered. And so this is what I've been working on. I've been quiet. I've been working. And so we're looking to have the rest of the album released sometime in the first quarter of the year. All right. But this is what I have permission to release. And so I have several other songs that's already ready for radio, but I'm not releasing them as of yet. But I want you all to know that I want to thank you for your prayers and your push and your support. Losing my mom last year, my stepmother, dad. Let's see who else. Lost my father-in-law. We just recently buried my brother-in-law this past month, and then 2 of my father-in-law's siblings died within a week of each other. And so, so it's been a challenge. But even in that pain and that pressure, I have been able to jump into the studio and record and so even to the point where, for those of you that have been following, I'm getting ready to start rebroadcasting the 9 episodes of when I used to do worship on Wednesdays, really before pandemic kind of hit, or right when the pandemic was really hitting. And so you'll get a chance to see that. Here is something else that I want to share with you. Not only am I releasing new music, but one of the things that I learned was that with my children, when we moved from Virginia to New York, were young. My baby girl was 8 weeks old, and Pearson, I think, was about 18 months old or 15 months old or something like that. And so we discovered that in their move, they developed was developing some bedtime anxiety. The house we were in is a big space, and they were too young to kind of put in their room, so they slept in the extra room that's off to the bedroom. And so I was too lazy to go downstairs and get books. So I ended up creating this silly character, and the character is called Wall Dog and Shadow Cat. I would take my flashlight. God bless you, man. Prophet Adonijah, Prophet Elijah. Thank you so much for jumping on. But I created this bedtime story that morphed into a book. Watch this again in the middle of a pandemic. Never had an intention on releasing a children's book or during that time, but it kind of happened. And so the book is actually live now, and I have a copy of it here, but it's called The Adventures of Wall Dog and Shadowcat. You can see that there. And it's literally a children's bedtime story that I made putting my kids to bed. And so here's the back of the book. This is Mr. Wall Dog himself. And it's me kind of going through my bedtime routine of putting my kids to bed. And the book is a wonderfully made book. That's me, and that's Pearson and Riley, me putting them to bed, and them asking me to tell them bedtime story. And I grab my flashlight, which is what I would normally do, and tell them stories. And so this story is an incredible book that's eased bedtime tension and anxiety for my children. And I believe that it'll do the same. Not only that, but let me tell you all else something else that's cool. Something else that's cool about this particular book is that I also, Keisha, my wife, and I sat and we went through this book. And I want to say, through the book, we went through maybe about an hour and so. And with going through about an hour of this book, we discovered that we have sight words for ages pre-K all the way up to second grade. And so I didn't realize that. I didn't really think too much into it. I was just thinking, oh man, it's a cute children's story. My kids got some bedtime relief. And so as a result, I was able to help them ease some bedtime tensions. But what I started realizing was that this also has sight words in it for children in pre-K all the way through second grade. And I've started working on writing this curriculum from the book that allow teachers and educators to be able to let the students to do things like talk about the KWL, which is the what you want to know, what you want to know, and then what you've learned after reading the story. My bro Dandre is on. Alicia Cooper, good to see you on. Co, good to have you. So now we're at this point of writing this curriculum. And so what I need you all to do, this is available right now. It's available on all digital media outlets. You can actually go to Amazon and order hard copies. You can go to Amazon, you can go to Walmart. It's on Barnes and Noble and pretty much most places where you can go and download or get a copy of the book. Apple, it's on there as well if you wanted to just have it on your iPad. But the hard copies are nostalgic because it lets the kids look at the pictures and they talk about the vibrant colors. These are all educational components, not to mention, but it also helps deal with what they call, I believe, SEL, which is the social emotional learning aspect of the book. So you can go and download it. Even if your kids are grown and older, guess what? There's a niece, a nephew, a goddaughter, a godson you may have, or you can order copies and take them to your local learning institutions. All right. So we are working through this. I actually have a team of educators and professionals that are walking me through this. Hey, you need to do this, compare and contrast. So I've created all of these forms that are now morphing into a curriculum. So if you got grandbabies or great grands, I'd encourage you to get it, but not just get it. Read it to them, because you want to make sure that with all of your alarm systems and your motion detectors and your cameras on the outside of the house, children often still experience bedtime anxiety and bedtime tension at bedtime, even with all of the security alarms and the deadbolts and all of that. So guess what? You can go to all of the digital media outlets. I'm telling you, I need your help. I need your support. You all have been saying, hey, how can we do this? Guess what? You can go to Amazon. You can go to Walmart. You can go to all of these other places. Or if you want a signed copy with a personal letter from me, guess what? You can go right to my website, www.jesselstevenson.com, and you can pull that. I will mail you a signed copy to you or to whoever you want to sign this copy of the book to. So that's how it goes. That's how it works. And so I am really, really excited. Don't forget about one day you can pre-order starting Christmas, the day after Christmas, December 16th at midnight. At midnight, it goes live for pre-order. And I want to be able to see you post that you've pre-ordered. Snap a picture or screenshot of your phone, man, and go to one of my social media pages and tag me in your post that you have pre-ordered it. You're going to see it. You're going to hear it. You'll start hearing it on radio in a couple of weeks. And I am stoked and ecstatic. Thank you, Auntie Stephanie. And so we're excited. We're here, man, and this is what's about to happen. I have, man, one of my childhood friends that's on here. Joe has been knowing us, man, all of our life. He knows me and all of my siblings. And so, Joe, man, it's good to have you on. So I'm excited. Dr. John Robinson, man, listen, anytime you're ready to bring me to North Carolina, just say the word. I'll be there. So this is going to be some really cool stuff. So you all will start seeing me post. I'll go live again because I'll have a number that if you want to keep up with what I have going on and all of those wonderful things, guess what? You'll be able to text me so that you can keep up with all of these things. So when I'm doing radio interviews and you want to listen, I'll be able to let you know the time of the radio interview and all of these great things. All right. So so we'll be able to come back and we'll do a live. I'm going to do another live like this. And then two, you'll be able to look for some great things happening to my YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you're not following me on YouTube, go and follow me on YouTube. All right. And so I'm looking to add some people to my team that's really serious about doing some things and being part of what I have going on. And if you want to be a part of my team, I'll show you how you can do that in just a little while. All right. Because it takes a lot of hands and a lot of energy to make these things work. And so you got to have people around you that's trustworthy. All right, I got to go. That's my alarm for my 3 o'clock prayer. But you got to have people around you. Oh man, y'all are not going to believe this. I thought that you were going to have to wait, but guess what? I get to post it now. So here's what I want you to do. For those of you that are on and you say, Pastor Jesse, I want to know about what's happening. I want to keep up with what you have going on. I literally just got this notification while I am on the air live. Guess what? You can text me. You can text me. Yes, you can. I'm telling you right now, this is super exciting. And I want you to know that we're going to have this ready for you. You'll be able to text or send information, or you'll get a response from me. And so what I want you to do is you'll be able to text the phrase tribe of Judah, and you'll be able to do this in a minute. Give me just a second. I want to make sure that you are able to do this. All right. So you'll be able to, okay, just hang tight for a minute. Let me work this out. All right. So I'm a little new at this, but guess what? You'll be able to help me out. You will be able to help me out. So, okay, let's see here. I got to figure this out. But here it is. You'll be able to text the word tribe of Judah let me put this up on my screen. Text the word tribe of Judah to 845-285-2213. Yep. And so you'll be able to text. And so what you'll do is when you text this, you'll become a part of my tribe. It's something that I started on TikTok when I was doing my 60-second melodies, and I would go on TikTok and I would sing live. And so what they'd be able to do is the people would be able to come on and they'd be able to be a part of this tribe of Judah. All right, this tribe of worshipers and singers and people that are lovers of God and are also creatives. All right, so 845-285-2213. Text the phrase tribe of Judah. All right, and we'll add you to our text message list, and you will be able to join the tribe and we'll be able to text you. So here's what you'll get when you get these texts. You'll be able to get text message alerts, and the text message alerts will allow you to be able to know about new music being released. And so I'm a loyalist, and I think that I get in trouble as a loyalist, but I'll just say this: I am a loyalist. I am loyal to people, especially people who commit to being loyal to what I do. And with that being said, so for example, my church supports everything that we do, and or at least try to support everything that we do, and everything that they do. And so what that does for us is before you all got any news of any of this, my church got it first. My church got it first. They're the first ones to know about new music. They were the first ones to know about my steps to writing this children's book that I have. Dr. Barbara Jackson, I love y'all so much, man. I miss y'all already. And so you'll be able to go and text Tribe of Judah to 845-285-2213. All right. And when you do that, what that will allow you to do is that will allow you to get these updates of radio interviews, updates of concert performances, and so many other things. You'll be able to get this information and all of these things, and I want you to be a part of it. All right. So do me a favor. You can go in as soon as I get off here. You'll be able to go and jump on. And you'll get updates of interviews, updates of new music. You'll get reminders. I saw, I believe Malika said, "Mom, remind me about the 26th." Guess what? Well, you can text me, and I'll already have it set up where you will be able to get a text message alert. You'll be able to get flyers and digital assets that will allow you to be a part. All right. So don't forget to go, and you can text and do let me see. Okay, I'll figure this out. But give me about till 3:30. All right, let me get out of here. But text it, and I'll make sure to post on the when I post this flyer. I'll be able to make sure that you all are able to do it. Thank you, Dr. Barbara Jackson. Oh my God, I love you. So all right, that's it. So let me see. I think I'm gonna do one more. I think I'm gonna do the snippet. Y'all want to hear the snippet one more time? Let me see. Snippet one more time. Snippet one more time. Let me see. All right, who wants to hear the snippet one more time? I'll let you hear the snippet one more time. And don't forget, you'll be able to go to these places and anywhere that you can download music. If you guys are on Spotify or Pandora, do me a favor and go and engage with us there. So we have a Spotify page, and of course we have an Apple Music page and all that kind of stuff. All right. Let's see who wants to hear the snippet one more time. Dr. Barbara Jackson. That's it. I got one yes. If we found one, we're gonna do it. All right, here it is. Your soul is crying out. One day in your presence, yeah, it's better than 1,000 days in paradise. One day in your glory, yes, we offer our worship sacrifice. It makes me see, oh, it makes me see, oh, I just want to be in your presence. It makes me see, oh, it makes me say, oh, I just want to be in your presence. One day in your presence, it's better than 1,000 days. Yeah, come on and lift your voice and say, yeah, yeah. As we offer our worship sacrifice. Come on, say it. Yeah, you make me say, oh, yes, Lord. I just want to be with you. Come on. Yeah. I just wanna, in your praise and your, everybody say better. Yeah, it's one day, and 1,000 places that I just wanna be with you. I only wanna be with you. Yep. You, everybody say better, better. It's one day, and 1,000 places that Lord, my desire. I only wanna be with you. If I take the wings of the morning, fly to the high mountain, try to sing to the deepest depths, go to the lowest valley. If I am going through my storm, going through my rain, I am going through my sickness, going through my pain. If I am a winner, I'm on a champion stage. If I am worshiping behind closed doors, oh, you are there. Well, it's I'm praying on anything. You promised to be that God. Your glory, I would not get back. God, you are there. When I was going through my hurt, when I was going through my pain, Lord, you are there. When I was broken down and I was hurting deep inside, oh, you are there. Hey. There y'all have it. There it is. Bishop Eric McDaniel. Oh man, my dude, I love you. So that's it, guys. I'm glad that you all were able to jump on. So it drops for pre-order on the 26th at midnight. At midnight, One Day is the title of the single. It's my first gospel single to be released in 11 years, y'all. 11 years. It's a long time. But I've been working on some other things, and so you all will get a chance to get it. So if you want to check out my website, you can do that. I actually have a store with some merch. You can go and check out my store. All right. And then, of course, One Day will be available on all digital media outlets, officially released on January 15th. But I need you to go on the 26th and pre-order it. Make some pre-order noise. All right. So do that for me. Follow me on YouTube, Jesse L. Stevenson, Instagram, Jesse L. Stevenson, Facebook at official Jesse L. Stevenson. All right. And then, of course, you can go to all of these other media outlets, Amazon, and order copies of my book. You'll get a hard copy. But if you want a signed copy, go to my website, www.jesselstevenson.com. All right. I love y'all. I'm out. I got to go. Got to jump in with prayer. Thanks for jumping on.